name is Maddox D. III. I'm a graduate student at Clark Atlanta University. I'm also Vice President of the Atlanta chapter of the Rainbow Push Coalition. This march today is being held in honor of the 72nd birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. There are many issues in this march, including the taking down of the state flag over the state capital of Georgia, the Confederate flag. That was put up over the state capitol in 1956 to protest civil rights legislation before the Congress of the United States. That flag was put over the state capitol to protest civil rights throughout the South and the state of Georgia. This flag that I hold in my hand right now is the pre-1956 flag. This is the flag that we want to replace the Confederate flag with the current Confederate flag. That flag represents divisiveness, it represents violence, it represents destruction, it represents a war which the Confederacy lost here in the South. This flag represents unity for the state of Georgia. That flag, the Confederate flag, really represents nothing more than a political Berlin Wall for the state of Georgia in the 21st century. We must bring down that wall. We must take down that flag. I say to the governor of Georgia, get off the fence, take a position. Don't just say it's a legislative issue, it's a Georgia issue. It's a national issue, it's a people's issue. Thank you very much and keep hope alive.
Hey, thanks, appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Introduce yourself and tell us about what's going on here.
Okay, gentlemen, look this way. This is Blaylock. I'm from Blaylock Elementary School in Bankhead Course. This is one of the groups that Alpha Fraternity sponsors. I'm a teacher there, and they sponsor this group, this little drill team where we work on discipline, helping with their schoolwork. And today the Alphas are marching in honor of Martin Luther King in the parade. We're leading the parade, and this is one of our organizations that we support. So they're coming out to march with us today. And this is Charles, he's a drill team commander, and all the members, all of them attend Blaylock Elementary, and they're in from 3rd grade to 5th grade.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for participating.
We're with the Knights of Pythagoras organization, which is a national, international organization that's sponsored by the Prince Hall Masons. And we're here to celebrate Martin Luther King birthday. Our youth are ages 7 to 18. We meet on Saturdays at 330 Auburn Avenue from 10 to 12. And anybody who's interested in bringing their child to come, we encourage that.
Hey, let me get a shout out.
Thanks. Are you with the campaign? You want to talk about it?
Well, actually, I was volunteered to do this. I was volunteered.
Okay.
So I really don't have too much to say.
I'm Marion Hammerlin, a veterinarian from Southern California, and I'm here for the International Poultry Convention.
So what do you think about Martin Luther King Day?
Oh, I think it's a great activity, and I'm so excited to see the parade as it comes.
Tell me, what do you think about the Georgia state flag and the controversy of changing the flag because it's offensive?
I have mixed feelings on that, and I really find no problem with it, but of course I come from a different tradition and a different point of view, but it's a great reminder of where we came from. Okay.
Well, if he wasn't there for us, then we would be in slavery right now. And if he was here, so now we're not in slavery anymore. So that's good. And he.
Would you like to say something?
Taylor.
Would you like to say something?
Okay. And it's like, it's really, he was, I mean,
Did you learn about Martin Luther King in school?
yeah. And he had a grandma, he had 2 sisters and a brother, and I mean, he was a very important man. He was very, very honest and very true and very helpful.
Thank you. Introduce yourself, tell me who you are.
My name is Monty Jamal Evans, and this is my partner, Cornelius Maurice Scales. And I believe that the reason why Dr. King marched was for the basic rights of humanity to express themselves freely regardless of race, color, creed, sexual orientation, or whatever.
Now that part, sexual orientation, he didn't say. He didn't say that part.
Well, we're not going to argue that.
He didn't say it, though.
Well, we're not going to argue that part.
Something he didn't say. He didn't say that.
Okay.
Hoss man, he didn't say that. Hey,
But we're not going to argue that part.
part.
Okay, so that's what I believe in. Is that that's why he marched, that's why he spoke, and that's why he gave his life for us.
You want to say something?
Sure. Dave Walker. Dr. King never said anything about sexual orientation. Never did.
What about his wife?
Well, excuse me, we're not here talking about his damn wife. We're here talking about him. His wife ain't being honored today, man. Who are you? Well, you got here late, didn't you? Now, as I was saying, never said a word about it. You can't go back in history and find one homosexual who's denied the right to vote or denied the right to a house because he gay. It's skin color, man. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm sweating, honey. I'm sweating. I've been running like. Oh. What's your name, honey? What's your name?
Aaron Bewley.
Aaron James Martinez. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, James.
We're here at the Martin Luther King March here in Atlanta. We're speaking with Aaron today. Notice her Youth Pride button here. Yay, a proud supporter. Tell us how you feel Dr. King's vision, how you incorporate that into your life every day.
I actually work at the Georgia Abortion and Reproductive Rights Action
Wow.
League, and so I work really hard to make sure that people have equality every day. And we have a Women of Color Leadership Project that works really hard to combat the historical exclusion of women of color from the reproductive rights movement.
Very nice, very nice. And how do you feel his legacy will continue even after this march today? What will happen after that?
Well, I think that we all need to make sure that we take his message to heart and every day make sure that we work that everybody has equality and everybody has the right to do what they want to do with their lives.
Very good, very good. Well, thank you so much for talking to us,
Thank
okay?
you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. James Martinez, sweating.
Okay, let's hit it. Let everybody know who we are. Can you say something about why it's important for gay and lesbians to participate in this event? You know, is there something you can pull up? I know, you know that Coretta Scott King has endorsed us many times in her speeches and her addresses towards Lambda Legal and that sort of thing.
Right.
But in general, if you could just say that it is important for us to participate in this because we are all really fighting for the same thing. You know, that's
Right. Equality.
Okay.
Anytime. Hold your sign up.
Is Bob? There you go. We're here with Bob here right in front of the march here, and Bob's sign is very interesting here. Now, it raises many questions, also leaves many doors wide open. Bob, tell us a little about it.
In the last election, there were over 95,000 votes that were cast in Georgia that were not counted because of machine error. The Secretary of State Kathy Cox, these are her official numbers from the state, and we're now working on getting legislation passed that would allow for a more accurate counting of voters.
And, I'm sorry.
People get up and they go to the polls, and if they vote, they should have their votes counted.
And how soon can we see something directly involved in making changes in terms of the vote counting process?
According to Secretary Cox, her goal is to get a plan started for some trial by the 2002 election and have it in the entire state by 2004.
That's wonderful. Now, just for the record, do you feel your vote was counted?
I don't really know. I don't think anybody in the country can be sure their vote was counted.
This is true. All we can do is make sure it happens next time. Everybody gets counted. Is that correct?
That's right, and I think the gay and lesbian, bisexual, transgender community needs to be working on this. We're part of the people that weren't counted.
Now, how does the gay and lesbian community fit in with the Martin Luther King's dream and his teachings and everything? How do we fit into that?
I think Dr. King included gays and lesbians in his original group of inside people that helped him. Bayard Rustin, who actually organized the march where Dr. King did the "I Have a Dream" speech, was gay. And I think for that reason it's important. But closer to home, the people in Georgia that have been most the people that in Georgia that have been in the legislature who have been most supportive of us on gay and lesbian issues have been the Legislative Black Caucus.
I see.
So they are our natural allies. This is part of a continuing process of ensuring that there's social and economic justice for everyone, African American, Hispanic, women, and GLBT Georgians and Americans.
That's wonderful. So there's presidents being made, and also there's things taking place. The course of action is being made for everyone to get equal rights, equal reputation, and their votes counted. James Martinez, Out TV Atlanta. Thank you, Bob. That was wonderful.
Jimmy Scott. Little Jimmy Scott.
I'm going to be a stand-in.
Just a little bit. So how are you doing?
I'm good, Jimmy. I'm Cassandra.
Hey,
So
Cassandra,
nice to
how
meet
you doing?
Okay.
My future sister-in-law, she don't know it yet. Is
this the
named
Georgia?
Cassandra. Yes, this
So this is Cassandra?
Kay Young. No.
Hi,
no.
Kay Young. Good. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm going to ask you about what Martin Luther King means to gay and lesbians. Is that cool?
Okay, give me a second. What's my motivation? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
In front of the Martin Station.
He's
Well,
cute.
We got to get Kay in here. You got to get
Come on in,
on
sweetie. We'll
inside
do
the
that.
banner. Okay. All right.
We got a flag too.
We're ready.
You ready?
It's okay, honey. I'm shining right now.
Oh, we got a backdrop too? Wow. Okay.
Hi, this is Cassandra with Out TV, and I'm with Jimmy Scott, and he's going to tell us why he's here today.
Well, I'm here because I think it's important to march alongside with other folks, the other civil rights organizations here, but specifically as a black gay man, I think it's important to let folks know that we're here, and it's important to let folks know that we also share the dream.
Sorry, Jimmy. Tell us something about your organization.
Well, Georgia Equality is a statewide gay and lesbian organization set up to ensure the rights of gay and lesbian people across the state of Georgia. I also want to introduce Kay Young. Kay Young is our lobbyist here at the state legislature, and she's going to be helping us with our People of Color initiative that we're going to be starting this year to try and get more gay people of color involved in the political process.
That's wonderful. Kay, do you want to tell us something about...
Well, I worked with them last year on lobbying, and I'm doing some other things for the Georgia Equality.
You want to tell us about it?
Well, we're working on a People of Color outreach campaign. We really want to help folks, encourage folks to run for office and get more involved in the political process. You know, as a lobbyist and person who's worked in the Georgia General Assembly to try to get bills and laws passed, I'm very familiar with how important it is for us to be involved, and we just have to have more out people of color. Georgia is getting to be much more diverse. The Atlanta area, Fulton and DeKalb counties are incredibly diverse, and we just want to help encourage folks to get involved. So we're working together, Jimmy and I and some other folks.
And we'll be working with her.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cassandra with Out TV. Thanks.
Okay.
Little Jimmy Scott.
Listen,
Okay, the mayor.
Yeah, try to keep interrupting. You don't want to let them talk for long. So while they're going on babble, try to think of another question or just a way to interrupt.
What should I ask the mayor?
He's from Pine Lake. Why is he here? Why is it important for him to be here?
What's his name again?
Mayor of Pine Lake is Al Fowler. Al Fowler.
Mayor Fowler, if you have a moment. Can we scoot over here, Mayor?
Sure, okay.
We just stripped the mayor from Pine Lake.
Right, so we did.
Hi, this is Cassandra with Out TV. I'm here with Mayor Fowler of Pine Lake. Mayor, we're glad to see you out today. Can you tell us something about Martin Luther King and what he means to you?
Martin Luther King represents the great symbol of freedom for all people. The journey is far from over. We're here to carry on the dream, to further the dream, and hopefully the day will come when there is true equality for all Americans.
It's a lovely day to be out. Do you feel the love around?
It's a wonderful feeling out in this group today, yes.
Thank you, Mayor Fowler.
Thank you.
Was that fine? I didn't want to
that's
go
great.
because it's too hot.
Oh,
Tell us about your flag.
Right, I'm in the parade today and carrying the pre-56 Georgia flag, which the city of Pine Lake over a year ago took down the current flag and has been flying the pre-56 flag since then. We believe that in 1956 something very ugly occurred, and the Georgia General Assembly added the stars and bars to that flag. And this year I'm standing with a lot of other Americans asking every member of the General Assembly to take the courage that Martin Luther King Jr. had and to look Roy Barnes straight in the eyes and say, we have to change this flag and go back to the pre-56 flag.
I just want to hold up the flag because it's beautiful. I want everyone to see it. And this looks much better than the flag that we have now.
Yes.
I mean, it's
it is
beautiful.
Beautiful.
So let's get out and change that flag.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's face this camera right here.
Where's the camera?
Come stand next
Right
to
here,
me.
baby. Oh, that one.
Thank you very much.
This is Cassandra. She's going to be interviewing you.
Your
You're
name?
gonna get out.
Yes.
My name is Mary Ann.
Mary Ann.
2 words with an E.
That's so easy.
Absolutely.
I just want to put that behind you, Mary Ann. You say it as Zammy, right? Zammy?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I pronounced it correctly.
Yes, Z-A-M-I.
Hi, I'm Cassandra with Out TV, and I'm here with Marianne from Zambi. And Marianne's going to tell us a little bit about her organization.
ZAMI is an African American lesbian collective based in Atlanta. We've been in existence since 1988, and we primarily solicit money for, we have a scholarship fund, the Order Lord Scholarship Fund, where we send out black lesbians to college. We help them with their educational scholarships. And since 1997, we've given away 15 $1,000 scholarships.
Wow.
And we're based in the, we give scholarships to sisters in 11 states, so it's for out black lesbians.
That's wonderful. And is this your first walk in the march?
No, actually, we've walked in the march before.
So tell us what Martin Luther King means to you. Why are you walking today?
I'm walking because he really is one of the prime forces that allows me to walk today, that allows me to stand here as an out black lesbian, to be able to talk to you, to be able to be interviewed on Out TV. And I'm also walking for the countless number of gays and lesbians who are afraid to walk, who are afraid to be seen for fear of their jobs, ostracization from their families. So that's why I'm walking today.
Have you heard about Coretta Scott's openly supporting gay and lesbians?
Absolutely, and I really commend her for that. She's absolutely taking a leadership role and just really offering, extending herself and the King Center and just everything the King stood for gays and lesbians. And, you know, she has an openly out gay man on her staff. He's been on her staff for years. And she's, around the country, she's talked about gay and lesbian rights and the need for inclusion and the need for us to be accepted. Because we are here and we are a part of this community.
I really want to thank you because with organizations like this, we're not afraid to stand out and make our presence known and have our voice heard. I really want to thank you, Marianne.
Thank you for that.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, ladies.
You're doing good. How do you feel? That was good. You're interrupting.
Good. What's your name?
David Gillespie.
David. What's your name?
Cindy Wilski.
Cindy. We're going to just ask you a few questions about, and actually just tell us about the Human Rights Campaign, okay? And this thing, no, just kidding. We're here with David from the Human Rights Campaign here outside the, oh God, cut. We're here outside, we're talking to the Human Rights Campaign with David. He's going to tell us a little bit about his campaign.
Well, Human Rights Campaign is the largest lobbying group that lobbies on the federal level for gay and lesbian transgendered rights. And we are here simply because it's important for us to continue our relationship with the African American community and the people of color, and just happy to be here.
It's wonderful. Now, in light of everything coming to place and everything, what can we look for in the future from you guys in terms of being an active role in lobbying and everything? What do you guys have planned for the new year?
Well, certainly sort of keeping an eye on the new Bush administration and our strong opposition to the Ashcroft nomination for Attorney General, simply because of his pretty vocal anti-gay stances on issues from James Hormel's nomination to to anti-abortion issues to anti-civil rights stances. So
a whole wide range of topics. Are you guys here just locally in Atlanta? Or are you throughout? Where are you located at?
Well, I mean, it's a national organization, but most of the major cities have a local contention. We represent the Atlanta Steering Committee, so we kind of guide the events that occur in Atlanta. But there's many cities throughout the United States that have events. How many dinners do we have? Like
oh gosh,
27
I don't know.
or 30
right.
dinners,
and all
30
major
national
cities.
dinners in all the major cities. So we're a national organization.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. All right.
This is my husband.
Okay.
Got another sign. Hey! I want something exactly.
There's 100 black men.
Take two. All right. What I'm gonna need y'all to do is get lined up. Again, film y'all too, so y'all act like y'all got some shit. Okay? What I'm gonna need y'all to do is stag.
Hey, what? If you put this mask up, man. I don't need it.
Can you get over there and do my name? Excuse me, Miss Wilson. Hold on, I got a call.
Oh, I know it. You know what? Let me tell you what. I learned a lot about last night. I learned a lot. Yeah, I'll tell you about it.
Come on back. Right here. Come on back.
James, step back. You know what? Step back. Step back. Father, back. You want them to turn around? You gotta be over there. You gotta be over there. We're here with Donna from the Game Pride 2001. Oh my God.
don't have a press pass?
today. Tell me what it means to you for Martin Luther King Day. For equality for all people.
And I dream of all be a bus driver and be a good bus driver. I have a dream. One nation, my 4 little children will grow up to be a doctor. And they will be decided whether they black or white.
Thank you.
Now I have a dream I'll be a bus driver. I want to be a good bus driver.
Thank you. Do it again. Say bye again.
Bye.
Go get him, guys. I think we've got the interview. I think so. I think we ought to walk with our people. All right, guys, come on, let's do it. Come on. Be my eyes. No, I don't need a mic. Just talk.
Slow down, Mike.
Okay.
Slow down.
Look at me.
Lay out your cord. Actually, you two do it.
Hey, we're walking and we're marching. Hey, we're live. We're in the middle of the parade. Hello, we're live and we're in the middle of the parade. It's a gorgeous, beautiful day. The energy.
Beautiful day. Oh my.
What? Hey, we're in the middle of the Martin Luther King parade. It's a beautiful day. The energy is soaring. Everyone is high.
Look at all these people here.
High on energy.
What are y'all doing back there? Dancing back there right now. We got it. Come on, we can do it. Come on, we can do it.
Okay, let me get in here. Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Out TV Atlanta. We're on Peachtree Street, about to turn on Auburn Avenue, and we're celebrating with all of our friends the life of Martin Luther King Jr. It's important for us to participate in these sort of parades, marches. Don't you agree?
I agree. It's a beautiful day. The energy is soaring. Everyone's having a beautiful time, and they're saying, hey, hey, ho, ho. The Georgia flag has got to go.
Thanks for being here. Here, James Martinez.
Oh my God, you can feel the energy of this crowd here. Just walking down the street, there's a tremendous positive energy here today. Wonderful.
Let's go see who else we can come across. All right, good. Thank you.
That was perfect, y'all.
That was good.
We'll have a lot of the audience. Your kids are straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up the closet door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't assume your kids are straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up the closet door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't assume your kids are straight. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not.
I'm with Out TV, a gay and lesbian television.
Great, great. Ready?
Yeah. Tell us who you are.
My message is the Lord's call us today to come together. Come together, one in Christ. Don't let the devil divide us. Let's come together and be strong and turn this world upside down for the Lord. That's the call of his heart, the cry of his heart today. Is that good? Thanks, man.